and happy holidays! In this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly warm up and or cool down your voice to make singing and speaking feel easier, faster. If you don't know me already, I'm Jennifer Moore Woods, voice teacher, singer, and voice habilitator. I help make singing and speaking easier for people who use their voices both professionally and just for fun. Today is day one of my holiday voice series, A Vocal Tip a Day Keeps the Grinch Away. For the next 12 days, I'll be giving you tips and tricks to help you find more control and ease in your voice. Today's tip is going to teach you about SOVTs, or semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. Semi-occluded vocal tract exercises is a fancy way of saying that we're going to occlude or narrow the passageway from your mouth to send a little bit of back pressure to the level of the vocal folds, which helps the vocal folds come together easier and to stabilize the larynx. You can use this as both a warm-up and a cool down. So if you know that you're getting ready to sing, or if you're going to have a heavy day of speaking via Zoom or WebEx, you might want to start with these first to get your voice moving and just make it feel really great. You can also use it as a cool down. So if you've had that heavy day of vocal lifting, so to speak, then you can do these just to make everything feel a little bit better. The first type of SOVT that we're going to talk about is lip trills. So you may have seen singers do this before where they're like, essentially what you're doing is, again, narrowing the passageway that the air travels through here. We're creating a buzz with our lips. If you're having trouble doing this, you can try to think of a B or a P. B tends to work a little bit more for some of my students. B. Another way that you can make this a little bit easier is to give yourself like stability goalposts on either side of your mouth. So just right on the corners. Make sure you take a nice deep breath before you do these. Once you get that air going, pick a note that's, kind of middle range for you, just somewhere that feels really nice and easy, and feed it into that stream of air that's moving out. Maybe your note is lower, maybe your note is higher than mine. After you find your note, you can kind of start to play around with the pitch. So you can go up, you can go down. You can ascend, you can descend, whatever's feeling good for you that day. There's reasons why you might want to try descending if you're warming up to keep things a little bit lighter, but as always, make sure that you talk with your voice teacher about what's right for you. The second type of SOVT that we're going to talk about are raspberries. So you may have done this as a kid or had it done to you by a bully at school or something, but it's essentially just sticking out your tongue and blowing just like a weird buzzy sound at somebody. So, or the first one I vibrated my top lip. The second one I vibrated my bottom lip. I tend to go more for the vibration on the bottom lip if you can, to create a little bit of space up here for singing. If you can only do one, that's okay for now. So similar with the lip trill, we're going to do this with the tongue instead. Try to use your air first and then kind of feed the note into the air to get used to it. Then you can expand the range. Don't forget to breathe. You can try it on scales, longer scales, jumps. Try it with all of them. The third type of SOVT that we're going to talk about is the letter V. So if you can't trill or raspberry, you can use the letter V. You still get kind of like that buzzy feeling, and it's still occluding the vocal tract at the front where your mouth is. So similar to the other ones, just start with the sound. Start expanding your range. Try it on scales, try it on sirens, just all over your vocal range. Ooh. You can even use these SOVTs on a song. So, for example, something as simple even as Mary Had a Little Lamb. Or what SOVT are you able to do? 1, 2, all 3? Let me know. If you'd like some more tips for keeping your voice healthy, you can go to the link in my bio to sign up for my free PDF on vocal health as my gift to you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for your next vocal tip to keep the Grinch away.